Hello and welcome to another Joyful Gem with Audrey Joy. It's springtime in the Rockies, here where I live in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The springs here can be brutal. Sitting at 6,500 feet above sea level, it doesn't really get warm and stay warm until about the third week of June. And you can bank on snow in March, probably in April, and I've even seen it in May. It's rare, but it happens. And as soon as it warms up just a little bit, then the springs get violent. We'll have hail, sometimes a rare tornado, and I never plant my outside flowers until about the second week of June. Because if I do, they are bound to be ruined by hail. It's been an especially cold spring here, but that didn't stop the weeds in my front flower bed from coming on with a vengeance. I was gone for about 3 weeks and was unable to take care of them. Well, thanks to the good spring snows and the rain we've had, they were knee-high in the flower bed by the time I was able to bring them to their demise. It's not a big flower bed, but I pulled an entire yard bag of weeds out of that little flower bed. And the perennials that called that flower bed home were hard to find because of all the weeds. When the weeds were removed, I found them struggling to start their new spring growth because of the massive weeds that were hogging all the nutrients, the space, and even the moisture. And I couldn't help but think of the comparison to sin in our lives. Weeds start small, so does sin. It starts with a thought, and then if not brought under control, that thought can turn to action. And if we feed that sin, it just gets bigger and bigger, taking control of our life and choking out the good things. The God things. The only way for the God things to be exposed once again is to take them and yank them at the root just out of our lives, like I did with my weeds. Now that I'm here to tend my flower bed and keep the weeds from taking root once again, I know I'll have beautiful flowers that bloom throughout the summer. They will give off a lovely fragrance. They'll be beautiful to the eye. And when we're full of God things and not sin, we are beautiful to Him and to others. And we give off the fragrance of Jesus everywhere we go. If you found value in this gem, share it with a friend and follow me on my Facebook page, This Is For Me. If you're not already a Joyful Gem subscriber, well, you can change that by logging on to thisisforme.com, my website, or hey, just email me at audreyjoy@thisisforme.com. Be joyful.